Welcome to San Francisco, the final event of SailGP Season 4, where 5 fleet races and the 3-boat grand final will decide who is this season's champion and who will go home with the $2 million prize.
All season has been leading up to this moment. Last season we had an epic fight between Tom Slingsby and Peter Burling. Tom and the Australian team defeated the Kiwis at the very last gate. Now Peter Burling wants his revenge. Will Tom Slingsby defend his title? Will the champ make it a 4th in a row?
But Stevie, let's not forget the grand final is a 3-boat race. Either France or Spain will qualify in that 3rd spot. Both teams are led by young drivers. Who is going to step up to the challenge?
We will have 5 races to decide if it's Spain or France in the grand final. Get ready for an epic fight.
All eyes on Spain and France. Diego, what would you say has catapulted Spain into contention for this weekend?
At the beginning of the season, we wanted to build a strong foundation on our team. Also, we were very lucky getting Tony at the beginning of the season that could take our focus strictly into performance and him taking care about all the commercial stuff.
Keep in mind that when I took the team, it was last, and in a year we have been able to turn around everything. We are trying everything that is humanly possible to be completely independent in the start of Season 5. That's our objective.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on the team sales right now. I mean, Canada have signed their letter, so they're pretty much good. Spain having a little bit of difficulty with it right now. The longer they leave it, the worse chance they have of being in there. So kind of, you know, it's up to them really at this point. And to me, it's whoever blinks first.
Yeah.
It's in.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
We are on the day before the grand final. In the following fleet races, it will be decided whether Spain or France qualify for tomorrow's grand final. It's simple. France needs to convincingly beat Spain by a large margin to get into the grand final.
That's no mean feat, Todd. Last year, Contant de la Pierre buckled under the pressure of Sir Ben Ainsley. Sport's about proving you've got what it takes when the stakes are high. Has de la Pierre learnt from last year? The psychological war, without doubt, starts now.
And as for now, it looks like Spain are not too worried about France.
I was pretty sure that Diego would come first, and he didn't. I just tried to do what I'm doing well. The second part of the season is the start.
Careful, Todd. The French are really well positioned in the middle of the line, but look at the bottom of our screen. What is happening with Team Spain? They've got a really bad angle.
And the Spanish fall off the foils. Disastrous start for Team Spain.
France come out firing. They are in their element. And I look back, and Spain's still sitting at the start, stopped in the water, 2 hulls, not going anywhere. And you're thinking, how is this story playing out?
Are we okay, mate? No. We tagged too low, really close to the ley line with not much time to kill. We found that traffic and we couldn't go through, and yeah, we got stuck in the pin, completely stuck. Listen, full on, max it. Let's go.
It's been an absolute disaster of a start for the Spanish team. Could not get it off the line.
The French, all guns blazing, finished first in race 1 in San Francisco. And the Spanish in 7th. This is a nightmare start for Diego Bottin.
You're right, Stevie. As it stands right now, France are in the grand final.
That was a great win for France. And Spain is struggling here now.
I know, but it's only fleet race 1, so...
Okay, we've got a long way to go.
And it's the same story again on race 2. Again, France leading and Spain at the very back of the fleet.
They're not late.
They're not late.
That confidence of France is rising, and the pain of Spain is spiraling.
The whole fleet setting up, and we are just below the ley line, late as f***. We need to do better than that.
Race 3, and the whole fleet is lining up for the start.
Delapierre's winding it up out the back, right-hand side of our screen.
I think when you're trying to perform an elite level, you have to have this undeniable belief inside of you that you can win. I think by going through a process of dealing with anxiety, and if you are really good at controlling your emotions and pushing down that voice that says you're not good enough, or you can't do this, or they're better than you, if you're good at controlling that, that's actually going to elevate your performance. And I think by Quentin going through that journey that he told us all in Racing on the Edge, he's probably a stronger athlete because of that.
Have the French nailed this 3 for 3? It's going to be clear. Whoa, it's so tight. Spain have got to stay clear there. Yance again on the inside.
Look at Bruno, he looks very happy.
There is no pressure. The pressure is on me, not on Quentin, because it's not about the result on the water, it's about having the sponsorship. And it's showtime, it's time now to show me the money.
As it stands at the end of day 1, France are on course to do the unthinkable. They currently sit 3rd in the overall rankings, ahead of Diego Bottin's Spain by just 1 point. Oh, today Quentin's shown he can race like he's got nothing to lose. Tomorrow's going to be the most important day of the season for them. Can he keep the same mindset? Because if he does, he's going to be virtually unbeatable.
And Spain, they need to figure something out quickly. If not, there's no chance for them to be in tomorrow's grand final, racing for $2 million. Who saw this coming?
Super tight with the French.
It's going to be tight though on points. Just like their contract negotiations are tight. Might make a difference about who's going to come in next season, eh?
They are expecting us to do something.
Yeah, that's why I posted that thing.
Yes, exactly.
The best thing is to let them go first. I think we foil try to chase them, at least make their life difficult.
All the time.
There was a plan, definitely. Slow down the Frenches and let them start dead last, possibly. That was the only plan, to be honest.
Imagine we are parked here, okay? Head to wing. And the ley line is like this and like this.
The French had very strong teams behind them, and we had very strong teams in front of us.
It was going to be easier for us to try and make them have a bad day than for us to climb much more up the leaderboard.
If we are leeward to them,
yes,
but don't go before them.
No.
Let them go and then you go.
Yeah, like this. And situation here.
I think this is
masterclass.
3 minutes to go until race 4 here in San Francisco. Spain has now gone on the offensive. Diego Bottin is blocking Quentin Delapierre. He is trying to destroy the French team's start.
Finally, Diego came, and I think it was a really good strategy. I would do the same.
I think going through any sort of pressure as an athlete, and what I mean by that is performing when you need to perform. If you win or you lose, you learn from it. And I think when you think about the trauma that Ben Ainsley put Quentin through to take his 3rd place last year after such a great season, he's come back and saying, that's not going to happen again. I have the experience. I know how to attack.
France is very late. They really need to move up the fleet to stay atop of the event leaderboard. If they don't, Spain will be back in that grand final.
I just said to the guys on board, we just have to come back on the fleet, and I'm sure we can do it.
Look at France here, Todd, racing so well. It seems like nothing's going to stop Quentin Delapierre's team. They're up into 3rd.
We were quick, fast. We were in the mix, but.
Almost a capsize.
Oh, and it's almost capsized by France in the 2nd bottom mark.
But they get it back. They save it. They're under control. An unforced error by Quentin Delapierre. Is his concentration fading away, or is he pushing just a bit too much?
When your heart rate's up, There's a lot of pressure. Everything is happening. You can clinch at success. You can almost like feel it. Sometimes just crazy things happen.
Spain came back.
They're flying around this mark. The Spanish are on a charge. Done us out. Pressure off the foils, and the Spanish are within 50 metres of them now. France are struggling to get things under control, and Spain are going to get a lovely gap as they head out towards that boundary.
Oh no! France is getting all of the dirty wind from New Zealand. They are now slower than the Kiwis.
Oh, for both Spain and France, the pressure's unbelievable. But it seems to me that Contan is struggling the most to cope with it. This is like France throwing the decisive penalty at the World Cup final. Right now, Contan's feeling the whole weight of France on his shoulders. Both teams are pushing their boats to the limit. This is risky stuff.
It was all about putting pressure on the French and making them do a mistake.
France are going for the final mark before the finish line, but look to the right-hand side of the screen. It's Spain coming in fast on the lay line. Contan wants to make sure he blocks the Spanish here, but hold on.
Too close, too close.
It's going to crash. Oh,
we got a collision.
Okay, bye-bye. Go inside, go inside, go inside.
When I dropped the board, Manon gave me the culminates. I don't remember that I really understand that Denmark was that close from us. After that, I came up because Manon just screamed on me and said, just have to tackle, otherwise we will destroy Denmark.
Oh no, look at France's windward rudder. It looks like it's been smashed to pieces on the Danish boat.
We saw the rudder snap straight in front of our faces.
Lock them, Victor. Lock them, please. Lock them. No. Tranquilo, ven. Esta fuera, joder.
Gotta hit the boat.
Now what? Rockall, it hit Rockall.
I'm sorry for you. You saw it actually. The outer wing snapped off.
They pushed too hard, Bruno.
Huh?
They pushed too hard.
That's what we have to do.
I know.
Oh, it's heartbreak for France. They're out of the hunt for the grand final. Their rudder's broken. They're getting penalty points. They are out.
I really feel that we gave our spot, which is not really nice for a skipper. Pretty painful.
We were better than them and just gave them.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt for a while. You know what? This, man. We're allowed to wander out there, or are we? Oh, cool. What's going on? I haven't been out there.
Hey guys, we've got a few people out here to say hi to.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, babe. I didn't know what's going on.
Hi.
Baby.
Hey, Lee.
Hi,
Hey.
I thought you would know that we were coming.
We had no idea.
Sandy's come with steady good luck.
Oh, yay. Hey, that boy. Hello.
Hello.
This event for Tom will be the biggest event only because to win and have his newborn son waiting there, Tom couldn't think of anything better in this world.
Tommy Slingsby and all the Aussie SailGP team, we wish you all the best.
Hey, Skipper Tom, not very often in this world does anybody get an opportunity to four-peat in any sport. You and your team have that opportunity coming up in this final. I know you guys are going to pull it off.
San Francisco, winner takes all. Blow away those other pricks. Get out there and enjoy the moment.
Three-time SailGP champion, a man who has yet to lose in San Francisco, Australia's Tom Slingsby. Tom, surely it's time to let somebody else share in the pot of gold.
Yeah, we've done really well, obviously, in the past, and for sure there's a lot of pressure there, but personally, and I'm pretty sure our team don't really think about the money, it's about winning. It's about putting your country on the top of the podium. It's about bragging rights. The money will come and go, but the history books don't change, so we've got to try to aim for that and get Australia to the top again.
We saw you here this morning with one of the little reasons why I'm sure you'd like to win some more bonus prize money.
Yeah, I've got my little fella Leo over there and my wife Elle, and yeah, I'm sure he would love the money.
In all likelihood, New Zealand and Australia go after each other. It's in our blood. We go after Kiwis, they come after us.
Pete, are you excited to finally get racing in that grand final?
Yeah, we always love the finals. Would have liked to go on with it a little bit on that last one, but you know, we've been pushing the boat super hard, trying to find the edge all weekend.
And I'm sure Peter would have liked to end the fleet races in a much better spot. A fourth, third, and a seventh? That doesn't shout confidence to me going into the grand final.
Is he rattled, Todd? They have certainly not found the limit of the boat yet this weekend.
Beating the Kiwis and the Aussies in a final in Bermuda, it doesn't get any better, no? So, well, it gets better, no? If you beat them in the final in San Fran.
Here it is, the race we've all been waiting for. New Zealand, Australia, Spain, all battling it out in the SailGP Season 4 Grand Final to decide who will take home this season's prize of $2 million.
It's all been leading up to this. How will these three teams approach the start?
Kiwis go below.
We knew the Kiwis were going to sort of tack underneath us. We were aware of that.
Kiwis start going now. If they don't get to us, first point is high, we're going to go through the top, mate. Vamos,
And Spain said, look, we think these guys might engage in a fight. Let's stay away from it.
Over. Let's go.
Oh, but watch out at the top of the line. Spain are unguarded. Quietly, they shoot off from the most difficult angle, but with hell of a lot of speed.
Yes, great start from all three teams. It's very even here. The race is on.
No call on pressure.
Honestly, for the first 10 seconds off the line, I didn't even think of Spain.
And it looks like the unthinkable is about to happen. Jaws are dropping all around the southern hemisphere. The underdogs, the dark horses, Spain are going to roll the almighty Tasmanian combo.
Gave Diego a little more leverage than we should have, and he just managed to get over the top.
What are you thinking, Harry John?
First up win leg, and time is already running out for the Kiwis. They either get closer soon, or they're not going to stand a chance.
Yeah, we ended up taking a bit of a gamble, punching a little bit further to the right.
New Zealand have sailed away from wind. There's definitely more wind by that shore.
Okay, here we go.
Tom Slingsby putting the pressure on the Spanish team. Right now, Australia is the fastest boat and closing in quickly.
Right, that's pressing. Nice. Okay, vamos, I think 2 more tacks left. Wow, really? No, we don't make it, but it's good. As long as they do the same.
Positive overlap at the moment.
Big press.
And again, like in Bermuda, lots of comments from the Spanish boat. Everyone making suggestions.
9 seconds on 2, 1, down. I need to be fast here. Big press on there. No, big press. Gonna keep it close here, guys. We'll take him on the next feed.
Tom goes vocal on the comms. He knows Diego can hear him. We're heading into the last bottom mark. The pressure's on.
The Aussies were super close behind us. I don't know, we got something in the rudder. I don't know if seaweed or something. And I started to feel ventilation on the rudder. And I got a bit nervous. I didn't say anything, but I was like, no.
Spain still leading, but look at this. Australia's faster. They're closing in on Spain.
We're going through these guys. There's nothing they can do to stop us. Like, they can try, but we're faster.
Here come Australia. They're going for the move now. This is the one. It's now or never, Mr. Slingsby.
Whoa, that's a really radical maneuver. A super high and fast board drop.
Not on the lock, not on the lock. What? Go up and down on the board. Up and down on the board.
Oh, did you hear that? The board isn't locking. Have they dropped it too fast, or is it just a mechanical issue? Oh, who knows? But the lock's been working fine all event.
They stuffed the tack.
So the Spanish, they're coming up to the final turning mark. They have a really good lead on Australia, and they're getting slower and slower.
What are Spain doing here? They're so close to their finish and they're almost grinding to a halt right at the last mark.
They're slowing down fast, they're slowly falling off the foils, but who's not off the foils is Australia, and they are closing that distance. Second by second, Australia is just mowing them down.
Here comes Tom Slingsby, he's got Spain locked in his sights. Oh, they're going to blow it at the final hurdle. With every second that passes, the Australians are getting closer and closer.
You see the other boats going so fast that you're like, oh, wait, they're coming at me.
They all knew we were coming. The way our guys just kept fighting. In their mind, it's not over. We're still in this.
Here comes Australia. They make the turn. And now it's a drag race to the finish line. Can the Spanish get it done? They've got 100 meters to go.
It's the final stretch. Spain just holding off the Australians.
And they will get it. Vamos España. Spain claims season 4.
Not bad. From last to first, not bad.
Speak tomorrow.
I cannot describe the pride and how good I feel now with everyone who's been part of the team.
Probably the biggest reward for us is looking back at what we've done, what we've created, what we've built.
I think what makes the best sailor in the world is when you perform time and time again in those critical situations. And for me, this is the start of Diego becoming the best sailor in the world. He's won this. What is he going to win next?
It really hurts, these losses. I don't know, it's just me, it just hurts. Seeing my wife Elle, yeah, you feel vulnerable when you're with your best friend. Her saying her boy Leo is proud of me. It means a lot.
For me, Tom is an idol. He's a person that I admire a lot, and he came to say congratulations. And yeah, obviously there is frustration and everything, but I really like how Tom approaches the sport and his principles.
Any good sailor in the world can see that this guy has talent just coming out of his ears. Yeah, Diego's a future of sailing. He's a future of SailGP. He is humble. He's a leader. Honestly, he's the kind of guy you want to get behind. Everyone's rooting for him. Like, he's just a nice person.
I think it's amazing to see some of the new people to the sport come through and perform at the highest level. And I think it shows you if you put in the hard work, if you're consistent over a period of time, that you get there.
Thank you very much for everything. We have some sort of special connection inside this team.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You've made it an impossible decision for us now, huh, for next season, huh?
Well, you know, that was the plan.
I think this is something we can build on and be really proud of, but the thing that makes me personally more proud is all the
the effort and energy that every individual has put in this project.
But attention will quickly turn to Season 5. Spain have toppled the most experienced F50 drivers, and now there's no excuse. Any teams can win, so who's ready to give what it takes? Will Diego defend his title? Will Peter Burling and Tom Slingsby get back to the top? Amongst the crowd here in San Francisco, the new driver of Team Brazil has been sizing up their competition. Will they manage to tame the F50 in time for the first Season 5 Grand Prix in Dubai?
Borja, the new Brazilian driver, here.
Hey, are you ready?